Good morning. That's such a bad angle. Good morning, everybody. It is me and Jackie again. It's like, I don't know, like 8 something.
It's probably leave soon, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and we had to leave for Jackie's work. And I'm gonna go hang out there again. This morning, I woke up with a really humongous headache and like, I felt like congested and disgusting, and I hate waking up like that, so I thought, I mean, I would just share that. Look, it's Jackie's niece, Karen.
Who's that pretty girl?
If you guys haven't noticed, I've literally been wearing the same exact thing the past 3 days because I didn't plan on sleeping over tonight. And I just thought
because she hates me.
But then things ended up happening and then I did sleep over. But anyway, I'm living super minimalist these past couple days. You know, wearing the same thing.
But her hair looks good.
Oh, but my hair. For breakfast, I'm going to have 5 big bananas that I found here, so I'm just gonna eat them. And Jackie said I could eat them, so whatever. And then I'm gonna like put them in a bowl and then just eat them. I finished eating the bananas and I put like Special K red berry cereal on top for a little crunch. And then after that, I was still feeling a little peckish, so I had a couple handfuls of mini shredded wheat cereal. Right now I'm going to edit my video from yesterday, and like my headache is killing me. It's splitting right now, and I feel like how I would feel if I was sick. But I don't think I'm sick, but I feel sick. I don't know, like I'm congested, I have a headache, like I get nauseous if I just drink water. I'm just not feeling good right now. I think I'm dying. And like the last thing that I want to do is edit this fucking video. But I guess I have to edit it for you guys and for myself. It's not that I don't want to do it. I just don't feel good and like up to it to do it. I'm just gonna do it anyway. I really, really hope I'm not sick. We're just snacking on some more bread. While me and Jackie were hanging out, we were watching this video on YouTube called The Reason We Eat Meat, which is by Dr. Melanie Joy, and she did the TED Talk on carnism, and it's really good. If you guys haven't watched it yet, I will link it down below. I think it is worth a watch for everybody. But anyway, as we were watching this, my sister came and she brought me a bunch of bananas. I really asked her, I was like, can you bring me 1 bunch? And she brought all of them, so I mean, that's fine too. So now I'm gonna eat bananas again for lunch. I have these bananas all sliced up, and I found this packet of maple and brown sugar oats, so I'm gonna like sprinkle some on top. Okay, I didn't really like that much, so I sprinkled some Raisin Bran on top. I like eating my bananas with some kind of like texture.
My 2 best friends in one spot. Yeah.
We're leaving the salon now and going back to my sister's mother-in-law's house, so I will just be in this car for a while. Right now, I just honestly feel like shit. I just don't really feel like recording like what I'm eating or showing you guys what I'm making. Like, I have food waiting for me right now. Well, not waiting for me, it's cooking right now. I thought this would be a really good time to talk about like life updates and stuff, so here goes. You might have noticed that I'm eating more flexible now that I'm on winter break and stuff like that, but it's not really eating flexible. I'm actually doing this intentionally. I'm trying to like be less strict about what I'm eating, and also eating more and exercising less. Like, if you've noticed, I haven't really been working out this past week because of a really important life decision that I've decided to make. It was brought on to me by like getting this Girl Audra's Get Your Period ebook, and this whole time I thought like, oh yeah, you know, I'm okay. Let's start with the backstory. I stopped getting my period in sophomore year of high school, I think sophomore year of high school, because I started going into like restricting my food, and then it developed into an eating disorder. And then like my senior year of high school, I was like, okay, enough is enough. And then I went into a clinic for recovery, and I've recovered, and through that recovery, I was taking birth control pills to kind of regulate my period. Through the last couple months of me using my birth control are the first months that I went vegan, and I learned so much. A lot of people in this community were also raising awareness to birth control and fake hormones, and the fact that periods are not necessarily real periods if you're on birth control, because basically birth control is just like a pill with synthetic hormones, estrogen, that are put in your body, and it raises your estrogen level. And when your estrogen level is very high all the time, then your body does not induce a natural period. And a period is when the uterine lining of a girl's uterus is shed, and that's the blood that comes out. But what happens is with birth control, the estrogen is just very, very high every day that you take the pill. And for the 7 days that you're supposed to get your period, they're just sugar pills, they're placebos, and there's no estrogen, and so your body releases blood, but it's not necessarily the uterine lining, so it's not a real period. And so when I had learned about that, I was like, okay, you know what, I want to trust my body. I want to get back on track with my own period and having my own estrogen and my own hormones, because I'm such a big proponent of your body working naturally, your body doing its own thing, your body can heal itself. So I decided to get off the pill and just trust my body and let it reconfigure itself, basically, so I could get my own period. It's normal to get off birth control and then have a couple of months where you don't have your period because your body's kind of like shocked. There's no more hormones, so it needs to make its own. And that's what I thought would happen. But it's been over 6 months and I still haven't had my period. And I was reading this Girl Audra's ebook called Get Your Period. I got it because I had won her shout out comp, and I thought I should read it just in case I want to help other girls. I thought it was just a book aimed at girls who have eating disorders, who are underweight. Like right now, I'm not underweight, I'm at my normal weight, and I'm still not getting my period. And through reading her book, I had realized that I haven't let myself have a natural period for 4 months. I've had fake periods, which were from the birth control, but I've never, like, it's been so long since I've had my own natural period. So I decided to drop everything, follow all the protocols in her book, and go full on. So basically what I'm doing right now is what she's recommended, which is basically your body needs more calories. All the calories that you have burned from restricting, all the calories you burn from exercising has gone to other life functions and not your reproductive system, because your reproductive system isn't necessary for life functions. It's necessary for obviously reproduction, but it's not necessary to keep you alive. And so while in my eating disorder, I obviously did not get enough calories in for those functions. I didn't get enough calories in, period, so why would my body hand the calories over to my reproductive system? Like, it wouldn't. So what was happening was that my reproductive system, I want to say, kind of shut down because it like stopped working because I wasn't getting enough energy to it, and then I recovered, and now like everything's fine. But I think the reproductive system is the last thing to get the energy that I've been giving to my body, and I think it's been taking so much time to get my period because I've been working out so much. I love running, I love HIIT, I love weight training, I love exercise, it feels so good, but at the same time I love my body, and I really think that my body deserves to be all working before I can play around and have exercise. I don't really care too much about making babies and reproducing and having a family and stuff. But a really big thing that caught my attention is that if you're not having your period, that probably means your estrogen is low. Estrogen is very important for bone strength. And I was diagnosed with osteopenia when I first went into the clinic for my eating disorder recovery. And I don't even know what my bone density is right now. And I want to make sure that I have that estrogen because I want strong bones, because how else am I supposed to squat 300 pounds? Just kidding, I don't even know if I can get to 300 pounds, but how else am I supposed to like squat or lift heavy weights and exercise the way I love if I have weak bones? And this is more than just for vanity, this is for my health, because I want to be able to walk around at 80 years old and have strong bones. And I realized that I haven't really given my body that chance to be strong because I put it through so much crap when I was in my eating disorder, and now like I'm exercising a lot, so those extra calories were going to the exercising, we're going to like me living rather than to my period and my hormones and stuff. So right now I'm just eating normal. I'm just eating vegan. I will probably stay high carb because carbohydrates are so important for your body. That's your body's preferred energy source, is carbohydrates. So I'm not gonna go like full-on junk food vegan, but I won't be super strict with it either because I need to get in calories. So you'll probably see me like eating not as clean, not as 80-10-10, also not exercising at all, because I want to make sure that I have a strong body for later on. This is such a big deal for me because ever since I left the eating disorder clinic, I've been exercising almost every day, like very often, and it was the one thing that I could count on to release energy, to like clear my mind and stuff. But now like I don't have that, and I realized that these past couple of days that I haven't been exercising, my appetite has gone down, and I know that it's because I haven't been exercising to boost my metabolism up. But at the same time, like I need to eat more. So I mean, that's another challenge for me. I also want to make sure that I like break whatever exercise addiction I may or may not have had, because looking back, I feel like maybe I was addicted to exercise. I may not have seemed like I was very transparent with it, but that's probably because I didn't even realize it myself. So now I want to try to break that and realize like there's more to life than my physique, my looks, than how many miles I can run in a day. Like that's awesome, and I really miss that, and I really wish that I could go run 10 miles every day like I did before, just because it feels good. But right now I need to focus on my body and my health and my bones and what's important, and literally nothing in my life is going to change if I exercise, if I don't exercise, if I eat 80-10-10, Ratzl 4, low fat, or not. Like nothing in my life is going to change. So what could harm me? And after this, after I've gotten my period for a couple consecutive months, I plan to go into more weight training and build up my physique and get strong, basically, is what I want to do. But I want to make sure that I have a strong foundation in my own body before I start exercising that. So that is my update for period life, if any of you guys were ever interested in me and my period. To recap, I haven't allowed my body to have a real period since my sophomore year of high school. I'm a sophomore in college right now, and I want to try to do this a natural way, so I'm halting my exercise to get in more calories and rest and sleep. So there we go, that is it. I hope this has interested you in some kind of way. Let me know if you have any questions concerning this topic or anything else, and I will get on it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. I almost forgot to show you my dinner. So I made pasta in like tomato soup, and there's like white beans in there and topped with avocado. I think I should mention how I was able to land a really awesome best friend that's vegan. Oops, I just dropped the keys. I think the main thing is just to